The now second to most recent JTF's Puppet Pals video that's actually a skit was uploaded October 15th of 2023. A year and 8.5 months later, on June 30th of 2025, we have a new JTF's Puppet Pals skit uploaded to YouTube. The past couple of years, me and Jake the Fox have both been busy and doing other things in our lives. So that is why we really haven't been over each other's houses a lot. Or sorry, I've only ever went over his house. So yeah, it's been a couple years. I only went to his house a couple of times. We haven't done any JTF's Puppet Pals videos since October 15th of 2023. Around that time when I went over his house back then, mid-October of 2023, that's when we did a JTF's Puppet Pals videos. All times between that, we actually didn't end up doing one. But now we have a new JTF's Puppet Pals video, and it already has like 70-something views, 68 views to be exact, which is insane. This has only been out for a little over a day. We got this out on the last day of June, in the last couple hours of June, according to Eastern Standard Time Zone. So for most people, this was uploaded in July, but this is basically uploaded at the end of June. I'm going to react to this and talk about just the work that got put into this, things I could have done better, things Jake the Fox could have done better, stuff like that. Let's react to this. This will be a fun time. And by the way, be sure to subscribe to JTF's Puppet Pals. It's a separate channel. It's Jake the Fox's puppet channel that I help him out on every single time I go over his house, almost every time.
The heat. It's too hot. Cool.
This channel only has 34 subscribers. So please go subscribe to it. Help support it. If this channel could eventually get enough subs to the point of where it makes money off of the videos alone, off of views, then that would be fantastic. Same for Jake the Fox. Help him out too.
I can't. Chill out. I can't. Calm down. Huh? You want me to get colder? And now this? What do you mean? I was telling you to calm down. You said cool and chill. Yeah, that means to calm down. Oh.
So, there's a couple new things that you may notice on this channel from this video. So, that first scene, there's a couple things you may notice. Ralph actually is missing one of his eyelids. It randomly came off the puppet. So, I had the idea to make up new lore for him. Now, at the end of the video, I will reveal what has been going on with the lore of Ralph, but I want you to try and tell me if you notice anything different about Ralph this entire video. I'll give you a hint, especially with that first scene, he acted kind of stupid, but that was meant to be really just like a joke in the scene, but no, it really shows that Ralph was dumb during that scene. Another thing is that Jake the Fox actually added music for the entire duration of this video, which will make this video more enjoyable to watch. So we already have some improvements right off the bat. So, yeah, this is a nice outdoor scene, a scene we've never seen before.
I love my new house. It's so beautiful.
Oh, there's Paul.
Such a good purchase. And look at this moss down here. Oh my goodness.
The music makes it so
Somebody
much
needs to
better.
Get rid of that. But it looks
I
so
swear.
mythical and majestic. I love it. My house is so amazing. It's so quiet, and if you look around, it's away from all the noise. Nobody knows where to find me. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I gotta go to work. Who am I kidding? I can only see this for a minute.
You know, I would be sad too if I were him living in that nice spot and I had to leave to go to work. Now, there's also lore with Paul. And the reason I say nice spot is because it's nice for a starter house. Literally, that little thing, if I lived in there right now, I'd be fine with that. Paying low rent, that's very nice for a very starter house for one person. Now, here's the thing. Jake the Fox has a really, really nice property. If he wanted to, he could actually bring his like electronics and stuff out there to that playhouse. And the only thing that would need improvement is his if his dad gets better Wi-Fi for his dad, and I heard Jake the Fox say something about it, than for his dad to maybe find a way to like maybe put like a repeater closer to the playhouse so that the entire playhouse can be covered by the Wi-Fi. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. And think about this, Jake the Fox. You could, since you don't really use the playhouse enough, I remember being at your house and talking about this with you, you should seriously consider actually putting up your setup in there, putting your computer, your desk, your Jake the Fox sign, all in that little room. And then whenever live streams occur, we sit in the little treehouse over there. In that treehouse, whatever happens in the treehouse stays in the treehouse. But it is like quite a distance away from the house that he lives in currently. It's still on the property. It is such a nice quarantined area. Like, for example, this will sound a little silly, but let's say like a boss from work tries to find you to try to bring you into work. They knock on the door of your house, but they'll never think to go all the way back to the treehouse. So you can kind of get away with not facing your boss. Either that or you could just ignore the door, but that just gets you further away from the stress, I guess. I don't know. But if it's something important, you shouldn't ignore your boss if it's really important. But anyways, let's continue.
Well, why do you complain?
The lore with Paul is that, yeah, he moved into that treehouse as like a house to move out from Ralph and Kenny, because he used to live with them. If you don't recall, he used to live with them.
Why so much? Oh, because I'm so old. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this.
Ooh, popsicles! Let me grab me one.
What'd you say? What'd you say? There's a popsicle! You made me spit it out! Oh. Kenny, these popsicles are not cold enough. I need something colder.
See, something I always never got. Why did me and Jake the Fox put three? Why did I put only 3 popsicles, but not? Why didn't I put an even number? Since there's 2 people, it makes no sense.
I'm gonna go do something. Huh.
Oh no! Oh no!
And then we got a nice music change.
What happened to my house? It's burned to the ground. What happened to my house? Honey! I did the best I could. I'm sorry. It was too late for your house. The burner was left on, buddy. You idiot! What do you mean? You left it on, not me! I need some time alone.
Where's Paul at? He's supposed to be here.
Oh, he moved in that treehouse that we stayed in.
Why was
for
Kenny
vacation.
sucking his thumb?
Oh.
Where did Ralph go? Ralph, what are you doing in the core? Oh, it's so nice.
Ralph, never do that again. You're an old man. Hey now.
Oh wait. Oh, he has like a thing at the end. Okay. Better if we like pause it on that screen. Okay. So I have a few things to say in that video. I did keep my mouth shut. I stopped pausing the video just so you guys can enjoy it a little bit more. And also, I didn't want to ruin the video with telling you guys behind the scenes of what really was going on. And also, another thing, if you couldn't tell by now, this is no normal reaction video. I was one of the people behind making this video, so of course I'm going to give a lot of behind the scenes information that'll probably last longer than the video, because the video was on the shorter side. So, what did you notice about Ralph? What did you notice about Ralph within this entire video? The answer is, let's go to this one scene that shows him perfectly. That look. The one with he has one eyelash, like eyelid. Did I say eyebrow? I meant to say eyelid is on. The other one's off. How does that make him look? Like, it's not like we even altered the character or anything. The character naturally lost the eyelid. So naturally, how does this puppet look after wear and tear? The puppet looks a little insane. So, the entire video, we were trying to make Ralph lose it a little bit. He looks a little more out of it. Now, of course, he's still there cognitively because he still knows how to talk, form sentences, problem solve a little bit, do something, whatever. Maybe him going in the freezer is his craziness. Or maybe him as a person would do that on default anyway. I'll answer that question for you. For Ralph's character, even if he was older and was losing it a little bit or not, he probably would still hop into the freezer. We probably would still do something like that. So the entire video, Ralph's voice was a little bit raspy, a little bit older. That's not the right scene. So it really shows that this character has changed a little bit over time. Ralph is the oldest character in the series. We did not technically give him anybody ages, but you can all kind of tell that Ralph is the oldest. Now, with this scene, with the Jim trying to put out the fire and failing mostly, this little wooden platform is actually going to be the future place where firewood will be kept. It'll be featured in a future Jake the Fox video. So no, of course his playhouse did not go on fire. Why would we burn a playhouse that's that nice? Like, literally, if you had the right Wi-Fi setup, you could literally do a whole, like, PC setup. And basically, you can do everything that I do, but all in that room. Like, everything I do on YouTube with the streams, just anything I do on my computer. You know what I mean. You get the point. Why would we burn that if we don't even make any money off the content, let alone Jake the Fox doesn't make any money off of his main channel stuff? So, yeah, it's the funny joke behind that. I thought of this second, by the way. The original video idea was going to be Ralph got stuck in the freezer, but then because I had another idea to have the Paul's starter house burned down, that's the title of the video instead, because that's more attention grabbing. Also, another piece of lore you may have noticed in these scenes here, Kenny and Ralph are talking about that Paul, well, in the lore, then lived in their old vacation house, and he took that house for his own. Well, he paid for it, whatever. And now, unfortunately, it's burnt down. So, what's going to happen in the future? That's the question. That's going to put us on a cliffhanger. I kind of ended this video off here with, well, me and Jake the Fox. No more scenes of Paul. I mean, this video would have done better if I tagged on some scenes from Paul at the end of the video. I really should have done that, but I didn't do it, and it doesn't really matter, and it leaves room for a cliffhanger and potential for this exact storyline to continue next video, because there is a little bit of lore that we can continue off of. So, yeah, I thought, we don't need to make this video too long anyway. A nice 3-minute and 56-second video. You could watch this video in your free time if you want to. Well, you probably won't want to after this video, or maybe you will, because this reaction video is a lot longer compared to the video itself. So going to watch the new video itself might as well. It don't matter too much. Now, before the end of this video, I want to explain something here. In each scene, I was putting a lot of attention to detail. So notice how in this video, you'll see that it's bright out. Now, we didn't get the exact look that I was going for. I wanted it to look a little bit sunnier. I mean, it still looks incredibly bright in this scene, but we were trying to mask the fact that it was rainy all around. And I think we did a pretty good job of that because I can't really tell that it rained. Ralph's really just trying to talk about the heat, and that is like a normal topic for a character to start talking about in a just a storyline when it is hot outside in the summer. But obviously, as you can see, it is kind of wet and damp in this scene here. But for the viewer, the JTS Puppet Pal viewer, we're not paying attention to the fact that this playhouse is still in Jake the Fox's property. We're pretending that this location is separate and far away from where these two live, especially since this location, this playhouse here, used to be a vacation house a couple years back in 2023. Jake the Fox has a lot of nice areas where he lives, and I try my best to take advantage of that and to create really cool looking scenes. And because of what he happened to have set up, I was able to make it look like this place burned down, but with very, very low effort. Other than that, there are no other scenes that I'm going to specifically point out. Everything just kind of went by like normal. We ended up just spending a couple hours recording. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing this with Jake the Fox. Next time I go over your house, we got to do this again. There was something I did say a couple years ago when we recorded the JTF's Puppet Pals video, the Halloween 2023 special. Goodness gracious, we skipped a whole year if we're talking about Halloween specials. But during that time, I was like, Jake the Fox, we need to never, ever not record a JTF's Puppet Pals video whenever I come over your house ever again, because I love doing these and I want to make more content. And he agreed. And then what happened? The next time I went over, we both just didn't want to do it. So I'll try my best to, and so will Jake the Fox. We'll try our best to get another video out the next time that I go over his house. Hopefully we don't have another skip, because we had almost a 2-year break. We had a 1 year, 8.5 month break. Jake the Fox literally posted a video saying this channel still exists because how long it's been. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please go support JTF's Puppet Pals. Links to Jake the Fox and JTF's Puppet Pals will be in the description. Please subscribe to both of them. Jake the Fox is the main channel to JTF's Puppet Pals.